So, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, but your girl may be a little bit of an influencer, even though I'm just starting out. I know how to influence people, but yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a fragrance review. This is a new fragrance that I picked up just on Thursday, and I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. Yesterday I did a little bit of a wear test just to see how long the lasting power is on the fragrance. So I wanted to come and just give you guys all of the details because I do feel like this is one you may want to add to your collection. So let's get into it. The fragrance that I purchased is the Choo I Want Choo fragrance. This is the 1.3 ounce bottle. And guys, this came in at $65. So to be honest with you, this might be, not considering like any roller balls I have, this may be the least expensive fragrance in my collection because most fragrances kind of start around that 75, 80 buck range. But this one, 65 bucks. Guys, the packaging that it came in is really cute. So this is just a red box with some little glitter on it. It's not any glitter that rubs off, thank goodness, because nobody wants that. But it is a cute little bottle with the gold text and everything like that. So let me show you what the actual bottle of the fragrance looks like. So here it is. Uh-oh, is that like a little scratch? Maybe not. I could be tripping. But guys, this is what the bottle looks like. So this is really pretty. So there's no top to like remove or anything like that, guys. You just press down and it sprays out here. It does have just a little bit of the gold glitter kind of effect going around here, and it does say Choo. The bottle is a really cute little shape, and then it has a JC on there for Choo. And honestly, when I added it over with my collection, I was like, oh, this may go into one of my more cuter bottle section of fragrances, because some fragrances, I mean, they're bomb, but the bottles are just so simple, so basic. So this one is definitely a little cuter, and I do feel like it's gonna look nice on your vanity or wherever you store your fragrances. You're gonna love it. So let's talk about the fragrance. This is a floral fragrance, guys. So you know me, I love floral fragrances. That's probably, yeah, I mean, that's top tier for me. Okay, so fragrances, most of my fragrances are floral. So I don't have a lot of fragrances that get too much into anything else or too much fruity. It may be a fruity mix with the floral, but the floral is still the heavy piece of the fragrance. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what the website says. So it does say that this is a uplifting floral scent combining soft vanilla notes with sensual vibes of jasmine and a burst of fruity notes. So again, this is more of a floral fragrance, but it does have some fruity notes in there. But again, for me, I get more of the floral scent. Also, I told you guys in my previous video, I love warm scents. So typically somewhere in the notes, maybe even in the base notes, I'm gonna have vanilla in the fragrance. So just to let you guys know, the top notes are mandarin juice, velvet peach. The middle notes are red spider lily and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla and resinoid. So again, for me, I love warm scents. Okay, so this here, and I'm just gonna spray some on because I haven't sprayed any fragrance today yet. And I'm just spraying that in, and we're gonna let that sit. Oh, guys, it smells so good. If you've never had any Choo fragrances before, let me tell you, I love their fragrances. I didn't have any in my collection now because the last bottle, I cannot think of the name I had of it, but it had like the silver top, and I feel like that packaging had like a little glitter to it as well. But that one, guys, I loved that fragrance. And honestly, I think I ended up throwing it out because I had it so long that I can tell that the scent just wasn't the same anymore. And obviously we know stuff gets old, stuff expires. So yeah, it just didn't last. It just totally changed. But I don't even know if they make that one anymore. I'll have to look it up because I cannot think of what the fragrance is, but it smelled amazing. This one, guys, this smells so good. Okay, I wish I had waited and did my top 5 fragrances under $100 because I don't know, this one may have been at the top of the list. And the reason I say that is because for the price and the lasting power. So let's talk a little bit about that. So again, yesterday I wanted to just test it out, see how it lasted so I can come back and tell you guys. I put it on about 10 a.m. Okay, so I put it on pretty early because again, I wanted to just see how it was gonna hold up. Guys, I kept sniffing my arm, kept sniffing on my clothes because I wanted to just see how it was doing. Around about 2 o'clock, I was still smelling it. So that's 4 hours already. I was still smelling it. I'm like, okay, this is doing good. And mind you, I am someone that doesn't have fragrant skin. What I mean by that is that whenever I put fragrances on, I feel like for me, they don't last as long as they should, right? So like if a fragrance should be lasting 8 hours, on me, they just never do, okay? Unless I spray like a crazy lady. So this time I said, you know what? I don't want to spray like a crazy lady, but I also don't want to spray 1 or 2 little, sprays and that be that. So I did put some on my arm, I did put some on my neck, and then I put a little bit on my clothes. And because again, I wanted to get a really good test of it because most people are going to spray it like that. So I didn't want to spray it in one spot and then expect it to, really hold up, because that just wouldn't make sense, especially since I know how my skin is. I did put it on too after I had like oiled up, because I've noticed for my skin, guys, and this may help some of you, oil your skin before you go in and start applying fragrances, okay? I don't know about you, but like for me, that really helps me out a ton. All right, guys. So yeah, so just make sure that you are applying some type of oil or lotion to your skin before you apply a fragrance. Doesn't have to have a scent or anything like that, because you don't want to throw the fragrance off if you don't choose to. I just wanted to make sure that it has something to kind of like stick to and cling to, versus me just spraying it on dry skin, if you get what I mean. So that's what works for me best. And I notice my fragrances last a lot longer when I'm lotioned and oiled up, and then I go ahead and spray the fragrance. So around 2, still smelling it. I'm like, oh wow, this is doing well. 3:30, I'm looking up. I'm like, man, I still smell it. Like, I still smell it. Now, mind you guys, I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was just around the house cleaning, doing small things like that. But I still was smelling it, okay? I want to say that around 5:30, that's when it became to be more faint, okay? So meaning I could smell it a little, but I was like sniffing, okay? So if you are someone that knows you have a trouble with like your fragrance lasting, I would say if anything, you could spray this on just a little heavier than I did and you would be totally fine. Now, I did have a sweater on and I did smell it still on that sweater, but just on my actual skin, it kind of just was over with around that 5:30, 6 o'clock. Somewhere in that time frame is when I just felt like, okay, yeah, I don't smell it as well. But for my skin, okay, and I'm just being honest, that's great. Especially for a $65 fragrance, okay? I don't know about you guys. I can't speak for everyone, but on my skin, my skin just doesn't hold fragrances as well as it should. I don't know what it is. I do everything I can. I spray in the places that I've read. You should try to spray fragrances to help them last. But yeah, I feel like, for me, I feel like this was amazing, okay? Guys, for $65, is it worth it? Absolutely. If this fragrance was priced at the normal base for like the YSLs or for like the Burberrys at $80, $85 range for the small bottle, I would have still bought this, okay, and would still be in love with it. I would not return it. So for $65, and don't catch a sale, okay? I didn't catch a sale. Wait, yes, I did. I had a $10 coupon at Ulta for off prestigious brands. Yes, I did get a deal. I didn't realize I got the deal though, because I bought several other things at Ulta. So I didn't realize, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. But if you got that magazine from Ulta, it has a coupon for $10 off pretty much anything. I think it may exclude Chanel, but I think it's $10 off anything else. I used it on my purchase for that day. And I had some points too. So if you have some points, some coupons, something for your Ulta or Macy's, wherever you want to go to get it, go ahead and grab this fragrance, ladies. I really love it. It smells so good. Again, does this stand next to, $200, $300 fragrances? I wouldn't say so, but the fragrance is a good fragrance, okay? It's a great fragrance. This definitely is up there with my Giorgio Armani's, my YSL, my Burberry. It's up there for me. So I totally recommend you guys to go ahead and check it out. I would say you could probably find this anywhere. I told my best friend the same day I bought this, and she went to her Ulta up the street from her house, and she came back with it. So, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, but your girl may be a little bit of an influencer, even though I'm just starting out. I know how to influence people, but yeah, I really enjoy this fragrance. And I mean, it's only been 3 days of me having it, but guys, I really love this. It's very pretty. And again, that vanilla, it just does something to me. Definitely go check out the Jimmy Choo website, or just Google the fragrance so you can read in more detail. Because again, I just gave you guys a little bit of it, but it smells so good. It says that it has like an elegant peach tint to the fragrance. And I like peach. So I'm a peach girl for sure. That's one of my favorite scents. I buy peach candles. So that may be what's in here that's doing it for me. But it's definitely that vanilla mix. It's so good, guys. So I totally recommend you guys to go ahead and check it out. I definitely hope to try to do videos like this at least once a month, like with a new fragrance that's affordable, just because everybody does not want to spend $200, $300, $400 on fragrance. Like, nobody wants to do that all the time. And I don't want to bring that to you guys all the time, because I don't buy those all the time. You know, I have a few in my collection, but I'm not going to come to you every week with a new $500 fragrance. That's just not me. It's other things I want on my list than $500 fragrances. But to bring you guys some more affordable fragrances, I absolutely want to do this. I may have to do a new top 5 fragrances, or maybe I'll do like sweet fragrances, or, you know, my best feminine scents or something like that. We'll see, but I'm definitely going to get into it a little bit more. But guys, definitely go check this out. Go to your Ulta. I was able to use a tester to check it out, so they weren't acting all crazy about it. So definitely go ahead, go smell it. And if you love it, for 65 bucks, add it to your collection, because I can see this being so popular that they may try to spike the price up. Not sure if that's how they work, but it's good, okay? But definitely add it to your collection. I do appreciate you guys watching my video today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.